What we've tried to do is get more kids interested in the game of golf in a school environment taught by physical educators. All the other sports are basically taught in a school environment, football, basketball, baseball, they're all started the motor skills or whatever, and we felt that golf could be done the same way if we had specialized equipment and instruction that made it safe in a school environment.
Last year we were able to pilot the SNAG golf program. SNAG was created by two PGA players, and they actually had the golf equipment weighted the same as real clubs for kids. The difference is they researched into what kids like, and so they used primary colors to help support their research. They used balls that are oversized but yet weighted like a golf ball. So when the kids are swinging the SNAG equipment, the launchers or the putters and the rollers, they are actually using clubs that are weighted as junior clubs. So they get a feel of using real equipment, but yet it has the teaching advantage with the oversized heads and the oversized balls.
With every instructor, golf is typically the hardest sport to teach. It's always been that way, and now that some of these physical educators are getting the opportunity to see a simple, easy to communicate, easy to understand fundamental golf instruction program, they're all very excited.
Let's say your arms are about waist high. Then you go to like Y and hold the club straight. Your target on the club face is going to go toward the
Now
target.
where is my Y, my letter Y?
Right here.
Okay.
There's the Y. So when you point your club toward where you want it to go, it stays a Y. Okay. That way the club face and the target kind of meet up out there. You see what I mean? Yeah. But back here, to get the ball up in the air, you go 9L.
Okay.
L.
9L. All right.
And then Y. There you go. Exactly
what you just did.
Well, I may not do it twice.
9L to long Y. There you go.
One of the things you have to do is you can make a 9 and an L, okay? If I go over here, you're not hearing anything, right? So position is really important on this particular shot, and I'll show you why. So if I come over here, nothing. If I'm going this way, really nothing. See, I can throw it in a bunch of different bad golf positions right here, and you're hearing nothing, right? But if I do it properly and set my hands here, I get positive feedback. So when I'm walking by the pitching station, and if they hear this, you know they've done it right. If I watch somebody going like this, and their hands are doing this, they're not going to get the positive feedback. And you can sit there and go, what? They'll know to make the L, and that's what you tell them, 9L, and let them look at what the L is supposed to look like when they get the positive feedback, okay? Pretty simple. Most people don't know, all they hear about is what are they doing wrong. They don't know what they're doing right, and they don't know how to self-correct. I think more people would take more instruction if they could learn to self-correct, and that's what we try to do, is make it easier for somebody to learn the game and self-correct. And once they self-correct and the lights start coming on and say, oh, I get it, this is what it's supposed to feel like or look like or whatever, and they experience that, and it makes it easy to replicate that same move once they get it the first time.
If you can get it to the L and 9. You see how early that is? Sometimes you're kind of going up.
I'm more like up right
that's
up
a full
here.
swing, that's too big.
Okay, we're just...
Yeah, this
What are we
is
doing?
It's so much less complicated than what I remember it being. So I think this is a great program.
Yep. Yep. Just give it a yes. Let it get. Yes. Yes.
They make it so easy to learn and to teach to others, and I'm really impressed by it.
What we teach is just with the wrist above the head, we make as big as circles and as fast as I can. Because that's teaching me, right now, I'm teaching as you would call, how the wrist would move through the shot. I'm teaching it, but I'm doing it up here. Why am I doing it up here, you ask? Very simple. Because if there's tension in the arms, they can't raise it. And if there's tension in the wrist, they can't make circles. So I don't tell them this is part of golf. This is an exercise where they're just going to make circles above their head. Here. Next, I'm going to introduce the hands, the arms, and the shoulders into the motion by just making circles counterclockwise in front of the body. As big a circle as they possibly can. Well, guess what? This is pretty much the golf swing as we're looking at it right here.
I'm listening to him, right? The first time I talked to him, and okay, I'm going through all this, I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty impressed. I didn't hear anything about backswing, downswing, impact, supination, pronation, all that stuff that we talk about as golf pros, weight transfer, reverse pivot. That little drill right there and that piece of equipment completely eliminates all that verbiage that I'm supposed to know and utilize by doing that. And that to me is how you really get to the root of the situation. I don't have to tell I don't have to tell a kid anything about backswing or downswing. All I have to say is snap it. And the kid gets his weight back and weight front just like that automatically.
You will find, by just relaxing, letting that club fall, you will find what's right for you. Okay? It's that simple, and there's nothing complicated about it. Every one of the kids that you will teach, if they will just let that weight of that club fall, they will find what's right for them.
Traditional teaching methods for teaching golf are complicated. I mean, and golf pros like myself and like the rest of us here are the reason why. When you really break it down to fundamental points, it's simple to understand if you use different cues. We make it too complicated as golf pros.
Left on yellow, right on red, connect. Bow, feet even, 9. Haven't hit my target yet, but I'm getting there.
They were just so excited about it. One, it was golf, and then when they realized that this was a big club, but it weighed the same as what, you know, the real golf clubs that the PGA was using, or the junior golfers were using, or Tiger Woods. I mean, everyone wanted to hear about Tiger Woods, and they just thought it was incredible. When they can swing the club and see the launcher launch the ball out 50, 70 yards, they get very excited about it. So it's a way to build excitement quickly. There's not a student one that ever complained or said they did not want to do golf. So they were always excited and ready to participate.
Well, I am definitely ready for my first lesson. I never have been able to get the hang of golf. And if nothing else, I like those little poppers that they use.
Yes.
I could use that in class.
Kind of a good idea. Something tells me you don't need help, though, in getting your students' attention.
Well, I have picked up a few tricks over the years.
We'll maintain a sports theme, though, as we go inside Tiger Athletics